Well, hello. Happy Tuesday, the 19th of April, 2022. This is the Psychic Spectrum with Skip and Sha'ron, and we love to say hi to you and spend the next hour with you. How are you guys?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, but I want to know how
I'm
they
so
are.
excited. Oh, Patty's on. Yay.
Yeah, and Carol.
And Carol, okay.
And just
Good
so you
job.
guys know, I'm Skip.
And I'm Sha'ron, the Princess of Chocolate and Sparkles, and just feeling really excited to do a podcast without, help of anybody else. We're on our own here, kid.
I know.
Yeah.
Joanne. Hi, I hope you guys are well. Can I please get a reading? Yes, in a little bit.
Yeah,
Joanne, we got to do some housekeeping first, so hang in there with us. I want to tell everybody that you're going to have to be patient with us because we are on our own today.
We're a fledgling.
Yes, we're on our own today.
Yeah, but this is kind of fun.
Yes, it is.
I'm going to miss Eric and Nathan on Saturday,
Yeah.
and all the little advertisement things that they put on,
Mhm.
I mean, I enjoy all of that. Oh, JM's here. And but it's kind of fun to know you're kind of free to don't have to be so careful what you do, but what you say or when you go to commercial or it's kind of cool.
Well, not only that, but I'm the guy pushing all the buttons here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make some mistakes.
Oh, he's going to make some mistakes.
Bear with me.
And that could be the fun part, never knowing what mistake you're going to make.
Yeah, I know.
Because skipping buttons does not get along well. No, they don't. But we're going to see. So it's exciting. Let's see what we can do. Shall we say hi to our people?
Yep. Say hi to the peeps.
To the peeps. I put a thing out on Facebook that said Happy Easter, all my peeps. I thought that was cute. I found a picture that actually said that and stuff. It was so cute. But anyway, here we go. So we got, naturally to all the ones that have gotten their wings. Oh, that's better. Got all up there doing their wings. Hope they had a good time. I'm sure they did on Easter. I'm sure they did something terrific that we'll look forward to when it's our turn.
Yeah.
And but while we're still here, I want to say hi to Dee Dee and John in Tacoma and Johnny Dollar and JM in Yakima. She's on. And Ann and Vicky and Jennifer in Hawaii, as well as the other Hawaiians that might be listening. And to Derek and Richard and Matt, who's down in Ocean Shores, I understand, having a good day.
And happy birthday to Renee. Today's her birthday. He just told me that on the phone.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Renee.
I just talked to him and he told me that they're down there celebrating her birthday.
Well, then you got to take her out to dinner and then buy her something expensive. That's the way you do things on a birthday.
Yes. Who else?
But also to Galen and Jeannie and all the peeps in North, South, East, and West, and all the peeps that are listening that we don't know about, that we're so glad they're listening, but would like them to type in, just say where they are for the, so we know where things are.
Yeah.
And RJ and Carol and Sir Tom Jones, wherever you are, I hope you're listening. He will call me one day.
Yes.
He will.
Maybe.
He will.
We'll see.
I have put it out there.
And Terry says, hey, guys, I would like to know how I will meet my partner. Thanks. I finally caught your show in the beginning. Yay.
Oh, cool.
Terry, you got to hold on. We got some housekeeping to do, and then we'll start taking your guys' comments and questions.
Yeah, we are. I tell you, pretty soon he might just call me to say, I'm tired of hearing about you.
That could be. You guys leave me alone. I'm tired of this.
I've got so many people in contact or trying to get in contact, or when they see him, say, you got to call her.
Yeah.
So maybe he'll do it just to say hello.
That's right.
But anyway, what do you want to do next, dear?
Well, I'll say hi to Brenda.
Oh, hi, Brenda.
And she's in Kenmore. Sunny afternoon here. Well, it's not here.
Oh, no, it's rainy. I've been cold
windy
all morning.
I know, I'm freezing. I just turned the heat up.
Yeah, it's cold. Yeah. That's sad. It's April 19th?
19th.
And we turned the heat up.
Well, speaking of April 19th, I want to do your numerology for the day. What is the
well,
date's
that comes
numerology?
up to a 2.
A 2. Oh, hey, that's cool.
Yeah, even though it's 2 for everybody today, if this happens to be your birthday, which it is, Renee, you're going to be dealing with relationships all year. We're going to deal with them today, but she's going to do it all year. That's relationships with herself, with people, with money, with situations, with her health, relationships in any form. You're going to be dealing with them. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad. It just means you're going to have to pay attention, not ignore something, and just do something about them.
Yes.
Love them, hate them, leave them, whatever you got to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to say that this is kind of ironic because our new show, our
Yes.
new relationship with people,
I know. I thought of that earlier.
and the show being strictly as a podcast, a live podcast,
Yeah.
and on
Well,
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
They were all live broadcasts on
Yes.
those forums, but this
it's
is the
strictly
first time
that
we're
now.
involved.
Yeah.
We're in charge, you might say.
Right, and
Yeah.
without AM radio.
Yeah.
So
Which
this
we
is fun.
miss.
Yeah, we do.
AM radio is cool. If you ever want to do a show, KK&W is a great place to start because they will help you, they will mentor you, and they're just really nice people to work for.
And I want to also add that with our new show format and how we're doing the show, we have a brand new piece of equipment that we haven't hooked up yet because I still have to learn how to do it and experiment with it. But we can still take your calls, and the new equipment will allow us to put your call on the air.
Yes.
But our phone number, you can call in and Sha'ron can take your call and then we'll answer it on the air for you. But it is 253-335-3340.
But we can't do that till you get the new equipment.
No, you can take the call on your phone.
Oh, you want me to do that today?
Sure.
Well, I better put it on vibrate then.
Just
so I
turn
can hear
your
it.
microphone off and take the call and you can come back.
I love how you just hit me at the last minute with something.
I just thought of that.
Okay.
So anyhow, it's 253-335-3340 if you want to like to call in live, or you can type your comments on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter here.
Actually, today, for the first time, I'd appreciate it if they just typed it, but I will answer
Might
if
be
I
easier,
see it.
yeah.
But
But
if I see it.
our website is psychicspectrum.com, and check this out. We have a store on there with some metaphysical items, but we also on our website have all of our events listed that we do. We do 17 events a month, and all of them are live and online, as well as some of them are in person and online. But we only do one event that's just in person and not broadcast online. So go there and check out our events because they're all listed there where you can join and how and everything else. So, Babaloo Waba is spamming people again.
Already it started.
There,
Yeah.
I just blocked him.
Well, and that happens when you're either on podcasts or whatever. Everybody tries to jump and fly on the coattails of somebody else without paying the bill.
Yes.
So just ignore them because we don't know them. We don't know their rep. We don't know where they're coming from. So we would not say go to anybody.
And Rick joined us, says hello. And Crystal over there in Eastern Washington.
All right.
Joined us. Thanks, guys, for checking in and saying hi to us, letting us know you're here.
Yeah.
While we're doing this here, let's talk about your affirmation for today.
Well, it's a 2-day, which is about relationships. And so my affirmation is, do not give your past the power to define your future. Is that not true?
That's right. That is true.
In many different areas of your life.
Yep.
So don't let that happen.
Yeah.
I love it because it makes you think. It makes it really makes you think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just posted
that's
something
cute.
up there.
Boy, you're getting good with
you're
this stuff,
watching
ain't you?
No, I'm just figuring buttons out, different things.
Shoot.
Also, we haven't done your stone for today.
No, we have not.
And why do we do a stone for today? Number one, to educate people, but on what?
Well, not only educate them, but I learned too, because I don't know every stone out there. And I came near France and here.
Rick,
my goodness,
Rick is near France. He's
cool.
Listening live. Hey, thanks, man. That's great.
Bless your heart.
Good to know that.
Yeah, spread the word. But it's also, I can learn different things that are out there because even though we had a metaphysical store, we dealt with crystals, but not every crystal on Earth. It's more what everybody's used to. The quartz, the amethyst, the moldavite, those kind of things. So this one is called Star Hollandite quartz, and it's also known as black star quartz. It's a beautiful crystal, and it's amazing what Earth can do.
Well,
it's just something. So what it does is it aids in contact with spirit guides, and it also brings light into your being from divine sources, encouraging. This is I found interesting. My mouth can't work. Encourages uh, coincidence and synchronicities to play out in your life.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
that would be a cool stone to have.
Yeah, it
It's like
would.
it wipes out all the negative vibes that are maybe stopping things or
Hmm.
blocking them or whatever. I mean, I kind of like that.
And Terry's
So,
watching from Taiwan.
oh wow,
Sweet.
cool.
Nice.
So, go on the internet, Google either black star quartz or hollandite, HOLLANDITE quartz, and you there's a picture of it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful stone.
Hmm. Rick is from near
Uh
France, he
huh.
says. So I'm
Is
assuming
is that
France.
near Wales?
No, no, no such luck.
I
But
don't
I wonder how you say the name with the French twist on it. Almanach or
know. Well,
almanach.
I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Almanach.
I
Anyhow,
love accents. Period. He should call in just so I can hear his accent if he has one.
if
He
he
can
has
call in
one.
if he doesn't have one too. But
Yeah, but
I,
it's going to be an international call. That might cost a
oh,
little
it
bit.
might. Oh yeah, I
Yes.
guess. Well, we're not on that toll free number anymore, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Rick. Don't
Yeah.
do it for costume.
No.
Oh shoot! But now Taiwan. See, I'm not good with geography. I suppose I should be, but I'm not. Where is Taiwan exactly in reference to something I would know?
Next to China.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's
Well,
a
I probably knew it,
it's
but
a
didn't know.
surname. Yeah.
Oh, it's a
Okay.
surname.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
I like it.
Um, let's take a couple questions. This is what's kind of cool about this format now, being on a podcast, is we're not held to a strict schedule, but we got
It
to kind of play it to time things out for the
it's a
better
little more
part.
relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, in a
It's a little
way.
more relaxing because
It,
you don't feel that pressure of
yeah,
getting it done in. Yeah,
getting everything in that you want to get in
yeah.
before that. Let me do this. I want to turn that one off. Look at
Okay.
that. Woo-hoo.
Oh, look at you.
I am good.
Who
Let's
says old dogs can't learn new tricks?
let's take Joanne's
Well,
question
who was the first one?
right
Was it
here.
Joanne?
Yeah,
Okay.
Joanne. She says, look at that, and put it up on the screen. Hi. I hope you guys are well. Can I please get a reading? Normally, Joanne, and I got to say this. I say this every time, but I got to say it so people start remembering this. It's easier or quicker for us if you ask a question,
In
and
this
then
format.
in this format, then we can answer it. When we do a reading, I always tell people, no, I can't give you a reading because when we do a reading, we read together at the same time for whoever we're reading for in a private reading. And it takes an hour to an hour and a half. And it's much more involved than that. But questions, we love to get questions and give you our psychic impressions or advice, whatever you want to call it.
Well, that and if we get any hits, we'll throw them in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But a reading, unless she's thinking just telling her something right
That we
now,
pick up.
that's not
Yes.
really a reading; it's a psychic hit.
Right.
But they don't know all that terminology like we
Right.
do. So
So
but
we
we're just
understand what you're asking
yeah,
for,
yeah.
Joanne.
But a reading itself is pretty involved in
Yeah.
time.
Just
thing.
so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you know. FYI.
But Joanne, I don't know where you're at, but it doesn't really matter. But um there is something coming up about there's some kind of a timeline or a deadline that you're going to be facing that I'm going to say I think you're going to be late or at the last minute for it and a little bit behind the curve on things, but you'll catch up real quick or you'll get it done and it'll be fine. But I'm going to advise you, don't go beyond sometimes when you get a timeline or a deadline in there, there's what do you call it, a grace period, and it's like you're going to have the grace period and you need to make sure you finish or do whatever you need to do or deal with it within that timeline of the grace period, okay? And so just be aware that there's something coming up and you may not even know it yet. You might discover it after we talk here. So just remember that there's that kind of a um, that kind of a thing that you're going to be facing. So what do you have? Anything?
Well, I was sitting here while you're doing that, waiting for it to tune in to me, and as usual, you get more earthly physical things, right? Most
Mm-hmm.
times, and I get more inside and
Mm-hmm.
that that kind of stuff. So what I felt the more I keyed into your name was you're a little depressed, and I think you have some issues going on with your stomach that I think can be taken care of because I really think it's just probably stress or acid or something like that. Not that I'm a doctor and I can prescribe, but I don't think it's serious, but it's enough to make you just not always feel good. And you might want to go get that checked out and taken care of because there are medicines out there that will probably help that. But I guess I just kind of want you to lighten up and don't take the world and so seriously. You know, it bad things will pass, although we don't think it at the time, and you just got to hang in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so just kind of go have some fun if you can. Do something you enjoy, whether it's looking at the water, drawing, painting, writing. Just do something you enjoy and get your mind off the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
That would help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Tori is with us. She says, "So proud of you too. Let me see if I can do this. So proud of you too. Let me know if you get any hits from me today before I see y'all in a couple weeks. Oh, cool. You're going to be here. Let us know, and
No,
we might be
well, I
able to
don't know if
meet
she's
up
going to see us. Oh, maybe she is coming back.
in a couple weeks.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Well, if not, I know we're going to talk to her.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. And we will do that.
bless you, Victoria. It's kind of scary, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I miss one up here?
Um.
Oh yeah, right
Oh,
there.
Barb.
Terry. Terry says, "Hey guys,
Oh,
here I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen for everybody.
yeah. Do that.
Hi guys, or hey guys, I would like to know how I will meet my partner. Thanks, I finally caught your show in the beginning. Hey, that's cool. Now
Well, now.
Terry is in Taiwan.
Oh,
Okay,
now is this a
so
financial partner, a business partner, or a relationship
I
partner?
think it's a relationship
Oh, okay.
partner, and I'm going to tell you this because I wondered why I ran across this quote, and we say it's when you're ready. Okay, but is overall a good point. But I gotta say, I'm going to read you this quote from a famous philosopher. It says, let me see if I can get it right now. When will I meet the right person? And the answer is, when will you become the right person? Okay. And I don't mean that you're a hot mess or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that when you get ready and you're in the spot and you're mentally and spiritually to be the right person, that's when you will meet the right person.
Because like is attracted to like.
That's right. Right. So if what you want in a partner is what you have to be. So, and I think if I had to give a timeline, I am going to say that it's probably going to happen. I'm going to say that in late May there's a chance. I see you out doing things outside. You could be a Saturday morning market somewhere, or shopping, grocery shopping or something, but I see you out doing things. There's other people around, and this person, there's some theme about it that deals with money. In other words, you might be buying something, he gives you change, or vice versa, or you are both going to a bank, or cash machine, or whatever the case is.
I think the key word to that whole question is going out.
Hmm.
She's got to go out and about, and she's got to make herself visible,
Yeah.
and also be able to see different things going on. Um, it's kind of like a watch pot never boils.
Yes.
So the sooner you go out and just start enjoying life, uh, that in itself will create the energy to attract someone else.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
But I'm like you. I do see it coming.
and
I
Carol's
don't see May though. I actually saw June.
June.
I actually
Okay.
saw the number 6, which could be June or 6 months from now.
Yeah.
So it depends on what she does and how she does it, and what's fate wants to do.
Yeah. Um, Carol says, my daughter and I are looking for some land to buy. Will that work out? Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it would actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that you may want to look. You no, better yet, you say it a different way. You may not want. you may, how do I say this? You may not want to stop looking. Keep looking, because I think that um, there's a another piece that you might find in at the like the last minute, or when you put an offer in or something, and it's like, hey, well, what about that one? So, what do you say?
Well, I the minute you said that question, I heard yes, and then I felt like it's going to be a while. It's like I, it's like I want them to be picky.
Hmm.
It's like all the glitters is not gold, and so really check out the facts before you agree to buy that piece of property.
It just feels like there's a little bit more work or involvement in getting it ready for what you want to do than I think you guys um, recognize or understand. And so you might want to check it out further. But I think it would work out. Okay.
I don't think it
So,
would. I think it will.
oh yeah, me
It's a
too.
matter of those two though doing the back end work to
Hmm.
double check everything,
Yeah.
because I believe is it May 10th we go into Mercury retrograde? I can't remember. I think it is May 10th through June 2nd. Uh don't hold me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So if that happens during that time, that may be why I'm really wanting them to double check everything,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because I don't want them to get stung.
Yes. You know what?
I
It's
used to.
Bobby has a question. She says, "Hi from Montana. Are you taking calls?" Yes, Bobby, but here's what today we would prefer if you typed your questions in,
Yeah,
but the number, we got a new number. It's 253-335-3340.
which she actually has already.
Yes, but we can't incorporate that into the show yet because I got the new piece of equipment, but I haven't hooked it up and learned how to use it yet. That will incorporate a phone call into
Mhm.
the show. I'll have that hopefully by next week. But if you want, if it's something you need to speak out instead of typing in, then call the number and Sha'ron will answer your call
Well, yes, and then we
off
can.
the air.
Well,
I mean,
no,
we'll answer it on the air, but she'll take your call
and we
off
can
the
hear
air.
her on the microphones.
True, you could put her on
Yeah,
speakerphone. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. If you want to call Bobby, we can do that.
I mean, it might be a little.
That's
No, that's not Bobby.
yeah, that's Bobby.
That's Bobby.
Yeah, go ahead and answer it.
Well, that's kind of risky.
Yeah. Well, this is our experiment today. This is all new tech to
Hello.
us, so that's what we're gonna do. So,
Okay, hang on a minute.
Terry's
It is Bobby.
okay. Before you put her on,
Okay, hang on. We are going to something new here.
Terry says, no, a live one, yes,
Yeah,
but
and
she also says
that's
relationship.
what we talked about.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, so we got Bobby on the phone. So let's go ahead and put her on speakerphone. Put her up to the mic so people can hear her
Okay, you
question.
got it.
Okay, Bobby. Hi.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, I'll try and make it short. So I'm in Montana. I'm looking at places to buy, places to live, or places to park my RV and live. Buying right now without selling first is not going to happen fast. So should I focus on finding a place to park and live in the RV, or a place to rent where I can park the RV also? I kind of need to narrow down what I'm looking for, and I'm here for the rest of the week.
Just so that you can make a better decision, because I think you're going to find something that comes up in a little while after. I don't think you have enough time yet to look. And so I think if I were you, I'd find a place to land at and get yourself somewhat settled and then keep looking, because I think it's going to come like in about maybe 2 weeks down the road.
So are you saying rent a place and just park your RV, or park the RV and live in it?
Either one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I think that you need to find a place that's temporary, whether you can rent it short term or park it in an RV park or whatever.
There you go.
Okay, because I'm here for the rest of the week. I'm back on your side for a week, and then I'm bringing more stuff over the first week of May.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So that's kind of my timeline, and I just kind of need to narrow my focus. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, and see, that makes sense with my timeline. What I'm picking up is that you need more time. If you rush into this, you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
And so you should just find a temporary place to land, and then come back, do your thing, and when you get back, then you can spend more time, dedicate more time to it.
Yeah, I totally I totally agree.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you so much
Okay.
for working this in. I appreciate it.
All
All
right,
right,
thank you
thanks.
for being our first caller on the podcast.
Yeah. All right.
All
Okay,
right.
Bobby.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Uh, All right, you guys, listen, we are going to do this. We're going to stop and we're going to try our first commercial online. And let's see if we can do this.
If we
Yes.
You're the one
it's,
pushing
Are you
the
lonesome
buttons.
tonight? Do you
all right, we're back with you guys. And that was my lead in to Sha'ron's joke of the week. So here we go. Hit us or hit it. Don't hit us.
Well, I totally feel for the ones that maybe just keying in on us for the first time that laughter's healing. And so not all these jokes are going to be funny to everybody, but
They're always funny to you.
they got to have my sense of humor to really appreciate it, I guess. But anyway, I was just thinking the other day, you know how when you're trying to save calories and stuff and you see something that's got less calories and you give it a shot and it tastes like crap?
Yeah.
Okay.
Found that a few
Well,
times.
I think there should be a calorie refund for the things that don't taste as good as expected. Think about that. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got to tell everybody, with our new piece of equipment, I'm going to have sound bites on there that go, or boo.
I liked it. Anyway, I want you to know this is like a FYI fact. Okay. Cats can, to all you cat people out there, cats can memorize 120 commands, but they don't want to.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure.
If you have a cat or had a cat, you know how true that is.
Yeah.
They look at you and go, really? They're very independent. Anyway, here's another FYI fact. I'm just full of FYI facts today.
Yeah.
If you're ever being chased by a pack of taxidermists, do not play dead.
Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. All right. I get it.
Eric, where are you?
Yeah.
Anyway, I had a friend who told their cat, "You are not the boss of me," and the cat disagreed.
Oh, always.
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 Yeah. Okay, that's it. They will get better.
Yay. Okay. All right. Back to questions here. Joanne and comments. Joanne says that I'm back. Sorry, having network issues. Did I miss my reading?
Oh dear.
Yes, you did.
Well, she's gonna have to listen to the podcast.
Listen, go pick any podcast app that you want. Type in Psychic Spectrum Radio Show. It will have today's date and listen to it. But I can give you in a nutshell the one part that I remember saying, because it wasn't a psychic hit, it was something that I read. And it was when will I meet what was it? Oh, when will I meet the right person? And the answer is when you're ready to be the right person. So I got to write that down because I can't remember that.
You can't remember anything.
But anyhow, go
You
back
had a
listen
head
to the
injury. You can't
podcast
remember anything.
because we gave a whole bunch more information.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, we can't go back over it, but
well,
yeah.
and I'll tell Joanne this and everybody else listening. When we give a psychic answer on things, most of the time we do not remember it. Okay, because it's not coming from us. It's not our message. We're just the messenger. We let it, like the phone, we let the message come through and it's gone. And literally it's almost like we're not channeling because we don't do that. But it's like we're just not
creating it.
Yeah, we're not creating it. So and I want to say hi to Mayra.
Myra. Oh, that's pretty.
Maybe it's Myra. I don't know. But that's cool. And thanks for sharing this on Facebook.
Thank you.
Can I please know if I'm pregnant? Well,
Pregnant with what?
I'm gonna say no, Mara, because it doesn't feel. I just don't feel it. If you are, you are. And
It could be so new,
yeah,
it's not established.
I don't feel it. I just don't. Maybe I'm not tuning in and getting a connection.
Well,
I don't
sometimes,
think so.
and sometimes we're not supposed to know.
True.
Yeah.
True. Maybe
The
because
the
she's
way
not
the
supposed
way
to
I'm
know.
feeling is, if you want to be, I think you will be at some point. If you are now, it's not coming through to us for sure. I kind of think maybe yes, but I'm not sure because it's not established yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take a test and you will find out.
Yeah. There you go. Terry says that's a good point. LOL, guys. She's been single for 10 years, or he. I can't. I don't
Uh-huh.
know if Terry's a he
Oh,
or
that's
she.
true. It can be either one.
But guy's been single for 10 years, so
Uh-huh.
it's why I'm asking. Don't know how many decades I can wait.
Well, that's, I'm glad she said that because that's a very good point. I don't want her to wait. She or he must go out and just start enjoying life. And once you become part of life, that's when the other energy can come in and take part too. It's like Skip always says, you can't sit at home and having him or her knock on the door and say you want to go out. So if you keep waiting to have fun or to enjoy life, then your life is not going to be any fun or you're not going to enjoy it. So it doesn't always take two to enjoy life. Yes, it would be great. It feels more enjoyable, you might say, but there are people out there that are doing just fine enjoying life all by themselves. And once you become comfortable with yourself, then you can bring in another energy and know that you're going to work well together. So don't wait for the other half to make you whole.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. Um, we're getting spammed by these
Oh, here comes another
bozos.
one. Yeah.
Like,
Get rid of her.
yeah, I got rid of her, and it's
Okay.
whatever it is. Um,
I love how they haven't got the technology to do it on their own.
yeah. Here's a good question from Rick. Over there in France, he
Okay.
says, "Do you know if there are a special frequency for communicating with the other side?" No, now, no, not that we don't know, but no, there isn't. And
You just have to be on the higher vibration.
right, and you have
Well,
to
now,
learn to
let
tune
me
in.
answer that another way, Skip. Explain to him how they come down and we go up. That might help him with what he's trying to understand.
Okay, this is the first time I've said this on radio,
Yeah.
but I'm going to say this. We usually talk to our group that we do once a month, our talking to the other side, and sometimes I explain it there. There was a study done a couple of decades ago by MIT, and what they did was they studied psychics, mediums, the average person, and people who are just interested in metaphysical. And here's how it goes. They measured the electrical frequencies, or the kilohertz, or the no, kilohertz, the hertz that people vibrate to, their vibration, their electrical vibrations in their system.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, they measured the average Joe walking around, doesn't really think about um, anything that's in the metaphysical or whatever, and they're average around 2500 hertz or 2500 cycles. All right, now Terry, listen up on this. People who are psychics and mediums, when they were measured at um 4500 cycles. So
No,
20
3,500.
no 45 2500 for the average person,
Uh-huh.
and then mediums and psychics are at 4500.
Mm.
And then they measured uh, everybody else in between, and they stuck with 25 and 45. But what it comes out to is their best scientific, now check these words out, scientific guesstimate is that the spirit world operates at about 7,500. So what we do as psychics mediums, being in that higher vibration than the average Joe walking around, they lower their vibrations and they come down to our level, and we connect, okay, somewhere out there in the ether. And that's when the messages come through. Now, I will explain it this way. To achieve the 4500 state, people, when they're surprised, their vibrations raise to the 4500 level. When people have sex, it's 4500. When people have lucid dreams or special dreams that seem so real, they're actually lower their inhibitions when they go to sleep, and they raise their vibrations naturally, and that's when your loved ones come down, or your guides will come down and communicate with you. And so there is no,
on the ethereal level.
on the ethereal level, ethereal plane, there is no specific frequency for communicating with the other side, but you, as the person who wants to communicate or tries to communicate, can learn to raise your vibration. But it's not just something you turn on at the drop of a hat like a light switch. You have to be, it has to become part of you. It's like a way of life, I guess is a better way to say it. But there's also one other thing you need to know.
They can
these
meditate.
these little ghost boxes that they have, where they will capture voices, or EVPs. They pick up all kinds of frequencies, okay, and usually FM frequencies on the box work better than AM frequencies on the box, and so they can bring themselves down and communicate on those frequencies also. So anyhow, which ones, it's within the FM band, and sometimes they multiplex those bands, and they ride on several of them to achieve that. So that's about the best answer I could give you, Rick. I hope that makes more sense to you, and I don't know how to explain it any better than that, but I hope that helps with it. Okay, so let's see. Terry says, I'm going to attend a large meeting around late May weekend, so that might be it. There you go. Out in a group.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, go in with your eyes open,
and
make sure that you take care of yourself. And he's got to make sure you're happy. You don't make sure he's happy or she's happy, whichever he is.
Right.
He or she.
Yeah, I know.
Terry, are you a girl or a boy?
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, this person.
Well, they just don't give up, do they? But that's all right.
Yeah.
People know that they're flakes.
I know. These people that are spamming are.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Anyhow, I'm blocking them as best I can.
Yeah, just ignore them.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, just ignore these guys, because we don't.
Sometimes they actually have, what do they call it? That it just kind of comes up. It's a
bot.
Yeah,
message.
a bot that just when somebody comes on with psychic, then they throw their little crap in there. So, bless their little hearts, release them and let them go.
Yeah. What's funny is if they have to do this kind of thing to create business or create notoriety, then they're doing things wrong.
Well, you sure would think so.
Carol says, I understand what you are saying. Thanks. We don't make decisions during that time.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and Elaine's with us from all the way from Auburn, Washington.
All right.
Yeah. Bobby says, do I
FOC? I don't know what that means.
Oh, I think she was talking about calling in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me block this little.
It's all right. Just ignore them. They aren't worth our time.
Yeah, I know.
Go on down to where somebody says something.
Shared, please.
Elaine says she can't hear anything.
I don't know why, but because other people can.
Make sure you're not muted.
Yeah, and you make sure you don't have your volumes up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sure she probably has.
Well, she has, I'm sure, but I don't understand that either.
Mayra says, shared, please let me know if I'm pregnant. Oh, okay, we answered that.
We already did that. Well, we did the best we could. I mean, there is no, spirit may not want us to know because you're not to know yet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's weird. That's not a cop out. That's true. If spirit don't think you should know it, or for some reason you're not supposed to know it, we don't get it.
Yeah. Got to do this one.
You're back. Okay, she got us back.
Cannot hear anything. You're back. Okay, that was a quick commercial. Yes, it was. We're doing things different than our regular normal. We're still finding out our groove here, but I'm the guy pushing the buttons now that we're strictly on podcast, no longer on AM radio and podcast. So I'm doing the job of two people here.
Well, like Terry says, you can ask the doctor to do the pregnancy. Says, gosh, they have home ones now.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness, there is an avenue to find out if you're really wondering.
Okay. Joanne says, I have to leave, guys. My battery's about to die. Can't charge my phone due to load shedding. Oh, see you guys
All
next
right.
week. Okay. That's cool.
Check the podcast. It will have your answer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mayra says, I read something about your name and I felt something so strong. Inbox. Oh, who's this?
Oh, geez. Another one.
God.
Boy, they're coming up left and right now.
Yeah.
See what Eric did for us?
Yeah.
He kept all those out of there.
Patty says,
Four Leaf is in the house. Okay.
Oh, that one there. Okay, there.
Uh-huh.
Oh, good. Kentucky. Yeah. If I am, it's less than a month, she says, pregnant.
No, that's that one trying to get
right here.
readings.
No, this one.
Oh, well, see, it felt really, really new. Like it hasn't been established. It's still working on cozying in, you know.
She says, I have to wait because my psychic friend told me I am.
Oh. Well, you will find out by taking a test.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
JM says, lots of annoying bozos today. Yeah. I'll sick Georgia girl on them. Yeah.
Somebody should. Yeah.
Terry T says, oops. Here, I'll put it up on the screen. Thanks, guys. I know what you're saying. I'm going to become the right person. One last question, I swear. Do you see me passing my boards exam September to October this year? Fingers crossed. Whatever your boards exam are is yes. I really do.
You have to go in thinking you will, not wondering if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And by the way, by becoming the right person is not just being everything you think another person wants. It's being who you have to be real for the other person.
Yeah.
So remember that.
That is true.
Yeah.
So Lisa says, can I get a reading? Oops, let me hide this.
Simpson.
How do I get?
I don't know. You're getting all. Go down and click
from
on Lisa.
Terry.
There you go.
Oh, there. Hide.
There.
Okay. So now it says, can I get a reading?
We can give you some maybe hits, but we'd like to know really what you're concerned about.
Yeah. Yeah, if you could type in some specifics with questions about things you want answers to, that would be much more helpful than trying to key in on things on the spur of the moment type thing. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. This is with Lisa. Okay, I don't know if you have a brother, a brother-in-law, or just a good friend that's just slightly older than you, but I think you're going to hear something, and it's going to be okay at the time, but you're going to think about it, and afterwards you're going to like, how dare him do that? It's like, it's going to kind of bother you, but my advice is let it go. Don't worry about it. And I know that's hard because I'm not the kind of person that does that easily either, but it's like, let it go and consider the source.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't get worked up over it.
Nope.
Yeah. So,
don't let them zap your energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Surav Gupta says, hi. Well, Surav, hello to you and let us know where you're at.
Oh, that's a cool name.
Yeah, that's cool. Where you're listening from. Let's see.
Says, look at Patty. She says she came in through the psychic spectrum. She's not getting any of those spams. Well, that's good to know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Because these people are sometimes
YouTube.
Just joining Facebook and YouTube instead of coming through the Psychic Spectrum's page on Facebook.
See. I'll be darned.
Yeah, because it is live broadcast.
It is.
Yeah. So if you go to Psychic Spectrum's page, then you won't see those.
Yeah, but just ignore them.
Yeah.
And I really think don't try so hard to get pregnant. I mean, she says, well, will I get it in the next 2 months? I think if you're sick now, I'm telling you, just go get the test and find out. And if you're not, then you know what you got to do to get pregnant. You got to relax and you got to quit thinking about it. You just got to go have fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Faith has a message. I'm going to read this on screen. So sorry for saying this here, but I want to help so many relationships. I was broken down when my husband or my sunshine left me because of nothing. I was really in pain for 4 months, and I know it was not right then. I went online and searched and saw.
That's a.
Oh, please.
Why do you read those, dear?
Well, I didn't know what it said.
You know the crazy word, the crazy name. They're not going to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so okay, message from my father up there. Can you?
Yeah.
I guess it would shortcut things if we knew the father's name.
Yeah, it would help.
Yeah.
I could not hear your commercial either.
Okay. Lisa, can we see you? We can't. We can see where you're on Facebook, but we can't see you.
Yeah, we can just see that you're there, checked in with us.
Yeah.
Elaine says, okay, did that. Linda says, hi, your commercial was silent on my end.
I'll be darned.
Well, then I guess that commercial doesn't tell a whole lot there, does it?
Well,
even though I'm playing it, let's see.
Well, we can figure that out.
That's what that new piece of equipment is that I've got going.
Terry said she didn't hear the commercial either.
All right.
Okay. Well, we'll have to work on that.
Yeah.
Technical glitch.
Okay, so let's go from here. Mike from Idaho. Hey, how are you, man? Finally, shorts weather. Hope all is well. You know,
I hope it stays that way.
I don't know what the temperature is in your neck of the woods. It's 50 degrees here.
Is it really?
Yeah, and I'm sitting here in my summer shorts because I'm going bowling tonight. It's our championship, and we're in the championship.
I know, team. By 2 whole points.
Yeah, so we're going to that. But I'm sitting here freezing to death because I'm wearing shorts too. I'm glad that you at least got some good shorts weather. Bobby says, thanks for the help. I'm off down the road. Am I going to get approved next month, says Lisa.
Brenda says your commercial had no sound. Yeah, thank you for that. We are going to work on that.
Lisa, am I going to get approved next month? Yeah, you are. You are going to. Surov says shared too. Okay, good. Thanks. Your commercial.
Allison, hello from Ontario. All right, hello.
Surov is from India.
Oh,
so India,
wow.
Taiwan, and France today.
That's cool.
Plus all over the U.S. That's cool, you
bless
guys.
Your
Thanks
hearts
for letting us know.
Taking the time to tune in, because I don't know what the time things are there, but you know, I'm not. Is it later than us or earlier than us? I never know on those things.
I don't know. You know, Mayra has a good point here. A question. She says, "Please, within 2 months, will I get pregnant?" You know,
I answered that.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Well, then let that go. Allison's with us, and she says hi from Ontario. Where did that go? Holy cow! Oh, there it is. Hi from Ontario, Canada.
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. And then she says, any messages from my dad, Andy?
From Andy. Oh gosh. You know those peppermint candy balls, big round ones.
Oh yeah.
Usually I see him at Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why he shows me those. If they were your favorite, his favorite, or both of yours, or something, I don't know. But he shows me those, and then I see. It sounds dumb, but I see a lot of saliva in a mouth.
Maybe he used it to make he had a dry mouth and he used that to make.
Yes.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know.
When I saw Andy, all I heard was Cracker Jacks.
Oh.
Remember the Cracker Jacks?
Yeah.
The old time Cracker Jacks?
Yeah.
That's what I thought of.
You know, I want to say this too, that there's something about a little bit of a, what do you call it? Like, it bothers him that he left some people, you people, behind. And I want to say there's 3 people that were significantly affected by him being gone. And it's like that bothered him, and he's sorry for causing the sorrow, I guess is what it calls, or what it's called. But it's like I don't think he's doing really well. I can say that. I don't think he's distraught over this, but he's sorry, and it bothers him that you feel that way. So just know he's doing well. Sarav,
down there, he answers my his name is Mukesh. I don't want to mispronounce it.
Mukesh. Up here it says Mukesh Gupta.
Oh.
Mukesh.
Sometimes you got to wait for him to kick in, you know.
You know, sometimes in our lives we overcome a lot of adversity, and this feels like your father had to fight to get what he wanted or how he wanted things.
Yeah, a hard
And
life.
yeah, and I'm going to say this, that he's very proud of that, and it's something that he tried to instill in you and everybody around him, people he worked with or was involved with, in family and friends, that kind of thing. um it feels like a very stand-up guy, or a good person, I guess,
Mhm.
is a better way to say it. So
What? I don't want to interrupt you. You done?
wait, he says stick to the plan,
Mm.
whatever the plan is. If it's working hard and doing what you have to do, it's whatever, stick to the plan. You're going to have to figure out what he means by the plan, because it's too much for to go into on the radio. Go ahead.
I think he has an idea what the plan is.
Yeah, probably.
All I know is he goes to his happy place a lot,
Ah,
of which he's showing me. It's an open area. It's green. It's peaceful. He's got on white. Excuse me. He's got on white, and this is going to be hard to describe, but think of a lounge chair with this bamboo type thing over it, like, I don't know how, like an awning, you might say.
yeah,
And it's got some greenery foliage there and stuff, and it's just a peaceful existence.
yeah,
Like that's where he goes to meditate or to be spiritual.
right, right.
He's at peace, he says.
Yeah, yeah, he's very, very much. It's so peaceful there.
Serene. That's the word I want to use. Serene.
Where he's at with things that he's doing and how he's interacting.
Yes.
Linda says, "Good luck tonight, Skip." Yes, thank you. I need it. Actually, our team is doing phenomenal. I mean, this is like I said, this is the championship round, or the position round, or no, roll-offs tonight it's called, but it's my bowling team and we're doing good.
I'm having an allergy attack.
Yeah. So let's see. Is my friend Randy with me? He passed a few years ago.
Yes, he
Lisa.
is.
You mean all the time, or
He comes and goes a lot.
Yeah, because that's the way I'm seeing it.
But he's also around. I see a group of people. It's like outside, and I don't know whether they're bikes or motorcycles, but there's a group activity, and he's there.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Allison said 3 children. Good. Okay, so that fits with what her dad was giving me.
Frito-Lay launches Cracker Jack mascot to empower. Oh, really?
Women in sports.
Oh,
that's cool.
I didn't know that.
All right. Well, thanks for that, Brenda. Good. Here, I'm glad to hear that. Let's see. Elaine says, "Is my ex and
Husband.
his landlord going to be able to move back into their house soon? They had a fire 2 nights ago while they were sleeping."
Oh, that's scary.
No, not for a while. I'm going to say probably unless they want to brave it, but I would say that the prevailing thought is no, not yet. And it's how fast things move on it, insurances, that kind of thing. But if it was me, I'd say, yeah, let's go ahead. We can move back in. But I think that the prevailing thought is around it's going to be like, not yet.
I think the thing that's going to decide that is money.
Yeah.
Does he have the money to sleep somewhere else, or is insurance going to cover him sleeping somewhere else, or is he going to have to go back in there?
Yeah. Yeah. And Terry, Allison says the saliva and those candies don't resonate at the moment. That's all right. Just think about it. Ask other people if he liked those or something special. And it seems like it's always at the holidays time. Terry says, "I just want to say thanks again for keep reminding me to be myself and heal from the past. Appreciation for readings."
Aww.
Oh, you're welcome.
Believe in yourself, Terry. You can do it.
Yeah.
And you are worth being loved, and you're worth being loved just the way you are. So don't think you got to change.
Yeah. Hey, check this out. Ron says, "Hi, guys."
Oh, hi, Ron.
Haven't seen him, heard from him for a
No,
while.
hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Terry says, "Quick question. Which YouTube channel is your official one?" Psychic Spectrum Radio. Just type in Psychic Spectrum Radio and it'll come up.
He used to ride with friends. Lisa says that's why I saw the bikes or motorcycles or something, a group outdoor setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
that's good. And he's still doing that. He's just kind of like a ghostwriter now, you might say.
Ron says, "Still nothing from Holland, America."
Oh.
Well, give it time because travel mask mandates have been
That's
lifted,
true.
and I think that you're going to start seeing things open up. Plus, we're getting closer to election time in November, so we're hanging in there. Um, so let's do this. It is time for us to take another. Well, you can't hear the
You can't
breaks.
hear the breaks. Let's
Well,
just go on.
let's just do a live commercial.
Okay.
Go to our website at psychicspectrum.com. Yes, we have a store there. We sell some metaphysical supplies and things.
Yeah, but
But
go ahead.
what?
Well, I was going to say, but Matt's book isn't there. It should be, but it isn't there.
I'm not talking about Matt's
I
book.
know, but maybe we should because you've got only 7 minutes.
Oh, well, if we're on our own time schedule
Oh,
now,
good point.
remember?
Oh, I forgot.
Okay. Website, metaphysical store with some supplies, metaphysical things there. Also, all of our events are listed online on our website at psychicspectrum.com. And you can join us live on everything we do online and in person, except one thing, and that's the Talking to the Other Side event every month. That's an in-person thing only. So anyhow, that's where you can find out how to join in and all the things that we do. So and plus we do private readings for people, and we do those. They generally take an hour to an hour and a half. There's a page there that talks about our readings. Go and read that. You can find all about how we do what we do and everything else.
But the difference between readings and our readings are we do them together.
Yes.
We're like the
we
double
do.
mint commercial. You get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah. True.
But there's not many. I don't think there's anybody else out there doing that. Maybe the twins, the psychic twins, but that's it.
Oh, Terry says that today's show live streaming isn't on the Psychic Spectrum Radio Show YouTube. It's on Sha'ron Line Gang.
Oh,
account.
really?
Well, thanks for telling me that.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna write that down. I need to fix that.
Yeah. Okay. Who was the? Allison wanted to know if we do past life readings. We actually do past life regressions, but you have to be in person to do those. Past life readings, I don't think we've ever categorized that as a reading, have we?
No, let's do this. Let's explain this, and then we'll probably end up having to be done for today with the show.
Well,
okay?
but not till we talk about Matt's book and Susan's.
Okay, we will. Let's do this. Who asked this? Allison. Allison, and I'm not making light of anybody who does past lives readings. Okay, for me, and there's people who say they can do this. I've never had anybody do this for me who has been accurate with things that resonate with me. And that's how you need to judge it, is if it doesn't resonate with you, then you might want to think about what you're hearing. But past lives are so subjective and so out there and so unprovable or unverifiable that I just don't think people can tell you what you were. When we do a past life regression, we let you decide. We walk you through the process in a controlled manner, but we don't suggest anything. We don't put anything in your head. And we let you discover it and realize it for several past lives. All at the same, all in one reading, or
not a reading, but an aggression.
Regression. Yeah. But it's like, in fact, let me give them an example, since we're kind of on our own time schedule here, but we're getting close to having to end it. But we have a friend who used to work as a hypnotherapist in a metaphysical store in the next neighboring town.
And he was a clinical hypnotherapist.
He was a clinical hypnotherapist. Him and his teacher / mentor were standing there in the doorway of this room. It was a bookstore, and that's not there anymore. It's out of business. It's been a long time ago, 20 years ago.
A lot of them are out of business.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. But anyhow, they were standing there leaning against the doorway, and they were just talking, and they were kind of listening to these 3 ladies sitting at a table with books in front of them, and they were talking and laughing and giggling and having a discussion. And Walt told me that they were, one lady said that I was Lady Guinevere in a past life. And the other one says, that's amazing because I was Lady Guinevere in a past life too. And then the third one says, you guys aren't going to believe this, but I was Lady Guinevere in a past life too. And what's ironic is that his mentor started laughing, and Walt says, what are you laughing at? And the guy says, well, Lady Guinevere is a mythical character, never been proven to exist. King Arthur has never been proven to exist. And the medieval court of King Arthur has never been proven to exist. Yet all three of these were past lives as Lady Guinevere. And it's like,
And none of them milked the cows. And
well, and that's the other thing. This is a good, we're on our own show now. I can say these words. Nobody shoveled crap from the barn.
That's
Everybody's a prince or a princess or the king or the general and this and that. And because I know for a fact, doing from a past life regression I had, that I did shovel poo-poo from the barn
poo-poo.
in a past life.
I did. I was a pilot in the cavalry.
Cavalry.
I was a pilot in the cavalry. I'd go
Oh.
into the horse barn and I'd pilot here and I'd
Pilot there. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's talk about Matt Shea.
Okay.
Matt Shea is an author. He's a good friend of ours. He's also our man on the streets, and he does haunted places. He's not interested in ghost hunts. He does haunted places, and he will go around Western Washington where we live, and he will look at and go back several times, a bunch of times, and talk to different staff and all kinds of things and management, and he'll learn about the history, the haunted history of a place that
extensively.
I mean, I'm talking extensively. But it's places that we all go to every day and don't even realize they have a haunted history.
Restaurants, bars, houses, bath. What do they call them? Bed baths, you name it.
Yeah. And so
he'll be on next week, right?
He'll be on next week with us, and he's going to do that. He's going to be our man on the streets, our first time on podcast with us. But he's very good, but he's an author. He's got I think it's his 9th book is out.
I think it is, yeah.
And it's called
A Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods. And it's really cool because what I like about him, and then we both like, is that he writes in the style of having you're having a conversation with the actor Andy Griffith. It's down home, and it's really easy to read, easy to understand.
It's like a conversation almost. I mean, it's like you're there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
And
they're really good short stories too. It's not like a 6-inch thick book.
Right. And there's also free audiobooks, but if you go to mattsheabooks.net, it's MATTSHEA books.net. You get the audiobooks. You can order the written books, the printed books.
They got a free one there, don't they?
Yeah. He's got a free one too.
Yeah.
But he writes really well, and it's amazing. But it's mattsheabooks.net. But catch him next week when he's on the show with us talking about haunted places.
Yeah.
And see, that's that mindset of the author. He's not really interested in the ghost. He's interested in the history of the place.
Just the facts, man.
Just the facts, yeah. So, and then another person is Susan Bergstrom.
Yeah.
Susan, now check this out. Susan, we're retired. Okay, we've been retired for a few years. But Susan takes care of all of our medical, our insurances, and our not life insurance, but final expense plan that we have, because we're not into doing insurance. It doesn't pay off as well than for what you're getting. But Susan takes care of all that. But
she's good at
it. If you're getting ready or you're thinking about retirement, or if you're getting to retire or you're already retired, she can fix things for you and save you money, number one, give you the best services available for you. And there's lots of different plans, and she reviews these for you every year to make sure that if something changes, you might want to move over here for your medicine.
Yeah,
or
because
go over
it's
there.
cheaper.
It's cheaper, it saves you money, and you get the best coverage.
Yeah. And she'll come and talk to you for free.
Yes.
That's what I like. You can ask her any questions. She'll sit till you're done wondering what's going on, and she doesn't rush you.
Explain it all.
Yeah.
And so
give her just give her a try to have questions answered. She'll gladly just do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
She actually likes doing that because,
Yeah.
but she's, and if you're retiring or you are retired already and you have some investments,
Mm-hmm.
they are licensed and bonded, and that's a fiduciary, I think it's called. Anyhow, they do that too. But Susan, now here, check this out. Your best way to get a hold of Susan is go to our website at psychicspectrum.com, click on the radio show, and scroll down, and you'll see Matt Shea and Susan Bergstrom there, because both of them help sponsor the show by their commercials, and which we'll be able to hopefully play next week.
Next time they might hear it.
Yes. But anyhow, go to Psychic Spectrum Radio Show, click on the radio, or psychicspectrum.com, click on the radio show, and scroll down, and you'll see a picture of Susan there and a write-up about her and her contact information.
Yeah.
But go
and we
there.
thank them a lot for doing what they do for us.
Yeah.
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 I can't wait for Matt's things, Man on the Street, because it's just fascinating. Just fascinating. Because
Yes.
I'm into that kind of thing. But
Allison says she used to shovel crap. Okay, now Terry says, what about dream interpretations? Do you do them?
Well-
No. Let me answer. Yes, she does. I don't. Okay. I'm not into dreams. I got my own interpretations and I'm always wrong. But she's very good at them. She has a history of this for many years. And she does dream interpretations. Now you tell them what about you doing them?
I just like dreams. There is hidden messages in dreams. There really are. The best way to do it, though, is I always tell the people if they could go to our website, psychicspectrum.com, go to the contact page, and emails. That's the word I want.
Yeah.
Email me the dream, then put in as much information as you can, like whether day or night, what you have on, all that stuff. Then I can sit down and really kind of tear it apart and figure out what's what, and then I can send a thing back to you saying, "This is what I get." And yes, but to answer your question, we do dream interpretations, but not on the air. I just do them personally on my own.
Yeah.
Also, to Lisa up there, anything about my friend Jim that passed away a week ago? All I heard was it's not fair, and he's still processing. He's still trying to figure it all out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And Paula's with us. She joined. She says, hello, first time watching.
Cool.
Well, cool. We're here
Welcome.
every Tuesday at 1 and Saturday at noon.
Yes.
That's cool. And Allison says, sweet, I need dreams interpreted. So
yeah, I mean, it can't be like 24-hour turnaround, but I will get to it and I'll get them back to you.
And Terry says 2 for 1, LOL. She's talking about when we do readings, we read together at the same time.
Well, not same time. They can't understand anything, but we do read
and
next to each other.
Also, we record it with this recorder, and then I email it to you, because you will never remember what two people say for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, and we don't even remember what we say for an hour and a half.
No,
because it's not us. But anyway, we have a good time doing it. So.
Yeah. So anyhow, Terry says, "Wow, definitely gonna email you. I need some questions answered about a recurring dream." Oh, there you go. All right. Well, listen, guys, this is our first time doing our podcast, our show, as strictly a podcast without the AM radio side, and we are
without their technical knowledge.
Their technical knowledge. But we are no longer doing the AM radio. We are on 1150 KKNW, but all of our shows from there and past shows from the other stations and things are all archived on any podcast app that you want to listen to. So just look for Psychic Spectrum Radio and you'll be able to listen to them and at will. But all of our current or new shows on the Strictly Live podcast that we're doing now, they are going to be archived also. So you'll be able to listen to all of them and it'll keep on going. And we've done radio for about 14 years. And I think we've done the live podcasting for a couple of years. Is that it?
More than that, about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Anyhow, they're all on there. So check them out and join us every Tuesdays at 1 and Saturday at noon here.
Patty says she first great. I think we did pretty good for being old people. And
Yeah.
and Allison says, okay, I'm glad we'd love to hear from you again.
All right.
Paula wanted real quickly, can I have something regarding what's going on in my life? If I'm doing what is best, right decisions, etc. If you know in your heart that it feels right, then it's right. You can't please everyone, and everyone shouldn't try to please you, but you can all try to get along. So agree to disagree. It does feel to me like you've made some really tough decisions lately, and I do feel you're going in the right path. And as long as you love yourself, do for you first. I'm not saying become a selfish person, but you've got to make yourself first. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't help anybody else.
Yeah.
So, yes, to answer that question, I think you're on the right path, and I think you're doing what's best right now. Doesn't mean it'll last forever. Something might change, and you'll change the way you think. But right now, this is getting you through. So, yes.
Yeah.
You agree?
I agree 100%.
Okay.
Okay. We normally play our theme song in and coming into the show and going out of the show, but we can't play it today because apparently I have it played. We listened to it, but you guys didn't hear it. So, but hand me that box, will you?
This
that
box?
Yeah.
Well, while you're doing that, Terry says you did awesome. I'm a young person, but I couldn't even know how to record anything. Bless your heart. Well, it's not me, it's him. I'm just as technically illiterate as anybody else, but you still got a shot to get it together, Terry, so don't give up.
I know this is going to sound lame, but this is a mixer, and this is the kind of mixer. It's a digital mixer, and I just got it about a week and a half ago, and I haven't had time to play with it yet and set it up so that we can play phone calls through on the radio or on the podcasts live, and also play our music and our things.
But the fun thing with that is it's portable.
Yeah,
we can go to the ocean, we can go anywhere and still do the show.
Yeah. So which we're going to do.
She's in Portugal.
Oh, Paula.
Wow.
Cool.
Well, have a nice night and have sweet dreams, Paula.
It's 10 p.m. Good time. All right. All right, you guys, listen, this has been fun. Thank you for joining us on our very first Strictly Just podcast, live podcast.
And we'll be back on Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time.
Yes.
So if you can, check in, say hi, give us another boost.
Seattle, Washington time.
Yes.
Because that's where we're at.
Yes. And thank you for the new ones.
You guys are.
The new ones that came in and the old ones that stuck with us. Thank you so much, because it'll take time as usual to build up again, I suppose, or people will find us.
Yeah.
Because not everybody, minute they heard we're going off KKNW, in their mind we're off, and we're not. So they will find out, no, we're still here. So thank you so much for making this hour a great one. It was fun for Skip and I hope it was fun for you. So we'll talk to you again on Saturday at noon.
And as our theme song says,
what a wonderful world. Love you, Daddy.
All right, you guys, have a good weekend, and we will see you later.
Bye-bye.